When we acknowledge our true essence and we acknowledge our divine consciousness, our divinity, who we truly are, love has to follow. Because how can one not love such a divine being? How can we not love love embodied, the embodiment of love? When we think about the concept of self-love, yes, it's great, and so many people should continue to work on achieving self-love and loving ourselves for who we are and what we love to do and our passions. But we must also have a little bit of a re-examination of the self and really go beyond our names and our labels and our career paths that we chose and even our passions, and really remember at our core who we are. That essentially we're all one. And at that level of knowing this, of feeling this to be true within and around you, love, self-love, is simply an effect in this cause and effect cycle. It's a consequence of knowing who we truly are. So self-love really does require a re-examination of self. What does self imply for you? Who are you really? Because I truly do believe that if you found and you feel in your heart, in your core, who you truly are, self-love would come much easier. Loving of the self. And in doing so, creates a ripple effect of loving of all those around us, even those who trigger us. Because when we know who we truly are, we know that we are one with all. So I was just thinking about that concept of people talking about cultivating self-love and nurturing love for self. And what is self? What is self? It's this divine being. You are a divine being. If, let's say, tomorrow an angel came from the sky and started granting miracles, I think it would be a little bit hard not to love this angel. This extension of God, of Source. But we forget, we tend to forget that we're not just meat sacks that choose a career and choose some passions and some hobbies and who we surround ourselves with. All of that is important and should be looked on and or should be pondered on and examined as well in order to achieve a certain aspect of self-love in this material reality. But at a deeper level, at its core, it's truly just a simple recognition, a remembering of who you really are, who we all really are. And you'll start to notice that love of self, that self-compassion, that acceptance of self in this present moment, in each present moment, comes a lot easier when we truly know what self means, who we are. Because we are divine beings. And we know this, but a lot of us forget it. So just take a moment and think about it for yourself a little bit, or more so feel it in your body, what it means to be a divine being. What does divinity look like within you, around you? And how can love not follow?